about to make.
Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we're going to look at the second-year man, Sam Darnold, and the New York Jets as they do battle with the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Patrick Mahomes, and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're out to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the New York Jets. Well, along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, if you go by the 2018 record, this one, it's a mismatch on paper. That's what it is. But I know you, and I have a feeling you're going to say, with respect to a broadcasting legend, not so fast, my friend.
Not only that, I hear you're not so fast, and I raise you. Have you ever heard the term any given Sunday? Or should I say Thursday, or Monday, or Saturday? Whenever the NFL teams play, anything can happen.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes now in his third season in the league, leading the Chiefs onto the field. And, boy, when the Chiefs traded starting quarterback Alex Smith before 2018, a lot of people were wondering how good Patrick Mahomes could be, and he showed the entire league how good he could be, racking up over 5,000 yards and tied for second most passing touchdowns in a season with 50 of them. And he was handed the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year awards. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. And now the Chiefs' offensive starters.
When you look back to 2014, you wonder how running back Damian Williams went undrafted. He's been productive in Miami, been productive in Kansas City, and in 2018 had the highest yards per attempt in his career with the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because They handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Yellow. Argolani! You better break.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. So first and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jets have recovered. And New York set to take the field. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On first down, it's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
53. Oh, here we go.
Throwing on second down. Darnold on the catch. It's Crowder. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He gets it to Thomas. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to kicker Sam Ficken. From the left hash, this from 39. Ficken's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a
goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? on second down and 4. Mahomes, his favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. And a look now at how the Jets line up defensively.
I think it's fun to watch Jordan Jenkins play. He may be a young guy, but he plays with great maturity and terrific passion. Not only can he play off the ball, he can rush the passer as well, with 7 quarterback sacks in 2018.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And New York set to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Darnold, pass incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This is Bell. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Darnold from the gun. Caught here by Bell. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Last year's MVP, Patrick Mahomes, leading the Chiefs for their next possession. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin the drive with Williams. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow. I've got Willie. 54. Switch up.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yellow. There's a wall there, right? I'm trying to collect.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now here's Mahomes. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. His throw incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Darnold. And Thomas has it. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Darnold now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Darnold completes it.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. On the counter, here's Bell. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Darnold. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jets.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You must get that.
They go play action here on 1st down. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets will extend their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes, it's Kelsey on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. I go, little lady.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Tackle made right at midfield. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Chiefs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They complete it to Hill. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Bell. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. $51 yards on the punt there. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 2nd down now, it's Williams, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Ty Montgomery and the offense getting set for their next drive. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the 2nd quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Bell. And an alley to run. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Darnold, and it's caught by Herndon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
Set. 53, check 53. Here we go,
They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
54, Mike. Check, check. Watch 54, watch 54. Watch the run.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Let's get this.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Damian Williams and the Chiefs ready to begin their next drive. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Jenkins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on 2nd down when they got the sack? Because on 3rd down, 0 pressure all the time in the world, and he picks up the 1st down with that throw.
Mahomes now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Mahomes now to throw, and this is caught by Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Off the draw, here's Williams. Down right around the 25. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, team.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Robinson's got it. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Darnold now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Darnold to throw again. Herndon's got it complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. So to bring you the story of the second half, let's get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
53, check 53. It's outfield. It's outfield.
Again, it's Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Emmanuel Ogbah brought him down. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
We're outside. Come on, boys. 56. Check 56. Crunch time, defense.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. The Jets defense, we watch them get set to go now. And so far, their game plan, whatever it's been on this side of the football, working pretty well.
And I like where you went there, the game plan. You know that they spent all week watching tape, evaluating, putting together that game plan that they thought would be effective. But there's nothing like seeing it actually work on game day. What we're seeing here, wow, what a performance by them so far.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. He got in there quickly with very little resistance.
I would have thought about checking out of that play. Because when you looked across the line of scrimmage, where were the gaps? That whole offensive line was just crowded by defensive players. I think what he was thinking, if he could just get a crease, there'd be a lot of room to run. That obviously was not the case.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And Robinson with a big catch. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Williams on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes over the middle. He's got Watkins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Walk 54. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Williams. It's Steve McClendon that time who winds up getting him down.
There on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Yellow. I'm the line. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They run it again with Williams. Down to the 25. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Robinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now McCoy. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him up the middle. And Williams is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up
24. Darnold into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a one-possession lead, looking to expand that now. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
On second down, it's Williams. Williams loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the tape.
A shotgun snap for Darnold, and he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Pick on side. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's go, team.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Let's get it.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 28-yard attempt.
Fickens' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Eye down these two. Eye down these two. 180. 154. Check, 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 check.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. He was blitzing, and he sprinted right through that gap.
Well, let's go ahead and open up our football lingo dictionary right there. Turn to page 38, partner. That's called blowing a play up. How about that one? Classic definition, popped right off the screen.
Page 38, huh? You sure it's not 39?
I am positive.
You're always positive.
Yellow. 180. Red. Watch left, watch left, watch left. He's down right there.
Again, it's Williams. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
That's me.
This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the 3rd quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee Wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
We'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Time to go. Night.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Ficken's kick is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So it's his 3rd field goal now with the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Williams, the ball carrier. C.J. Mosley on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Yellow. To the line, right? 54. I got you. I got it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Mahomes pass. Intended for Travis Kelce. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City.
Come on now, let's go.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
After the penalty, it's Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30.
A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Bell. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
53, check 53. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. Darnold on third down. And it's caught by Herndon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Now it's Darnold. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. To throw is Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Ficken's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
they had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Robinson's got it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Darnold. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
We're going to sign. 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the pass.
On first down, it's Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? to be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on, dude. Hey, son.
Darnold from the red zone now. And Anderson's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Darnold from the gun. A strong running. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Chris Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Ficken's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards that time. They'll run on first down. Williams. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. I don't know if they scripted this drive or they're going off field, but that's 3 plays that are working pretty well.
Yeah, not only that, it's 3 first downs as a result. Might want to think about maybe taking a timeout on defense and trying to regroup because their strategy thus far is simply not working.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll run it with Williams. And Williams is in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. To throw, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Le'Veon Bell and the Jets ready to begin their next drive. Responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player having that type of a day because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, you know, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns, but all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
On second down, it's Bell. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Got to do better.
Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes gets this one to Hill. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. They run. It's Williams. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
They had to convert there on 4th down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they've got to really hurry.
One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Back to throw. Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Blake Bell, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They'll look to throw. Caught here by Bell. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They go back to the ground with Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Now the try here for the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. To throw is Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and never an easy thing to come into Arrowhead and get the victory. One of the toughest places to play in the league, but they did it.
Some of the best fan support in the league. They take pride in it. They love their team. They rally around them, good and bad. But when it's good, oh, it is so difficult to come into this place and get a win. From the time they sing the national anthem and finish it with the home of the Chiefs, you're in trouble right from that moment, usually.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.